Hey guys, welcome back to the Hoops Post Up. We're here to talk more fantasy, and this time we're talking about stat sleepers. That's right, the Fantasy 5 is back for your enjoyment.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, make sure you watch the very end. My husband has decided to put in some bloopers, mainly of me. Let's see if he screws up this time.
That's the best part. I mean, really, you can just skip to the end right now. But no,
Stop.
stick around because we have some fantasy sleepers for you. You won't want to miss. This will help you down the stretch. It's almost the All-Star break, but fantasy goes all year long. So stick around and let's see what we got this time.
Okay, this week on our Fantasy Sleepers, let's take a look at what we have. It'll surprise you, I think.
Think so. Digging a little deeper here. At this point, you know a lot of the names are already gone, and if you're in even a semi-deep league, right, a lot of players who are 50% owned or above aren't available. At least you're in a good competitive league. So we're gonna go as deep as we can. Not necessarily guys you've never heard of, but guys you may not realize could actually help your team.
So first up, we're going to look at Michael Porter Jr. from Denver. He's 62% owned, but look at what's happening. Why is Michael Porter getting more playing time?
Well, Paul Millsap is he's been out about 2 weeks now, not playing. He's been hurt. Rumors he could get traded. Don't know if that's going to happen, but you never know. But even so, it kind of looks like out with the old, in with the new for Denver, right? This team that wants to make a serious run at the championship, and Porter's going to help them at this point more than Millsap.
Excellent. So Porter's been scoring quite a bit. Wow, 20 points. I like that.
Now, keep in mind, if you've seen this before, of course, if you subscribe, if you've seen our sleepers before, you know that we'll talk about per 36 because, why, if you look at season averages, it's not going to impress you, right? It's going to be misleading because these are guys, that's why they're sleepers, who either have just started to catch on lately or maybe with a boosted minute.
Injury has brought him off the bench.
Right.
Or
potential, like I said already with Millsap, and you see again with some names later, possible trade or something happening to another player on the team could provide an opening for one of these players. So in this case, it's already happened with Porter. He's getting more minutes, and his per 36 numbers, look at that, 20 points per. Now, his minutes have gone up, so this is actually happening. Now, he's not scoring quite 20 a game, but been in double digits solidly for the last few games. So this is obviously a very talented guy, as we know anyways.
yeah, we like to watch him. And hey, 10 rebounds, not bad. Almost 11 rebounds per game.
That's right, not just a scorer, not quite a pure shooter, maybe never get super high percentages, but this is a guy who can help across multiple categories. Of course, we know huge name recruit coming into college, and is kind of still getting his legs underneath him after missing all last year. But I mean, if he's still available, because he's 62% owned at this point, if he's still available in your league, it's time to grab him now before it's too late.
All right. So next up, we're going to talk about Jakob Pirtle. Everyone from Canada, you know who he is. And as of late, yeah, he's on my Spurs team. Woo! Go, Jakob.
That's right. So why should we be interested in Pirtle?
Yeah, what's going on with LaMarcus? Is he not playing? He's not playing a couple of games here. So something has happened to his thumb.
Yeah, nothing's supposed to be nothing serious, but at this point, he's missed 2 games
Do you
already.
think that's Pop's way of load management? Because I know, don't they have to call it differently now?
No, Pop's never been one to be scared of that, right? He'll just say, "Look, I'm just sitting everybody." He doesn't do that anymore. If you notice that, he doesn't really do that too much anymore.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a legit
not on the team.
one, yeah, exactly. One game here and there, but this is now a couple games. It's not a serious injury, right? So it doesn't mean that Aldridge's gonna be out for weeks. But Pirtle, with minutes, right, with extended time, he's produced. If you look at that, of course, he's blocking a lot of shots lately. And you even noticed that a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
Yeah, no, seriously. He's been fun to watch for me. Definitely being very aggressive. Very aggressive. He's taking what he can get. And I love watching those blocks. any kind of rebounds we can get from him definitely helps.
So the reason I highlighted him, actually not for the blocks, even though technically that's what he should be under this stat sleeper category, but offensive rebounds, he's definitely helping you, at least with a few per game. So don't know how long the stretch is going to go where he's going to get extended minutes. That's the danger with him.
And that's what I was going to say, right? Because we don't know. Like when LaMarcus comes back, obviously he's not going to have those minutes. But sometimes when you have your roster, you can play with these players here and there, right?
Yeah.
You want to have some movement, maybe get a little spike in your numbers in a particular spot that you need help in.
That's right. As you call in baseball, we use the word streamer, all right, or in football too. Okay. So there you go. He could help you, if you're in a weekly league, then consider him a solid play for the coming week. He'll have spikes here and there, but yeah, definitely not a long-term keeper. I don't think the Spurs are going to do anything crazy at the deadline.
We have one more week.
They're not going to take our advice and blow it up.
Never
right?
know.
To blow it up.
Never knows.
It's not going to happen.
Let's keep.
Hey, I guess you never know.
All right. So next we're going to talk about Shabazz Napier. Okay, from Minnesota. He's 26% owned, and we're looking at his assists this time.
That's right. So going down the line, as you know, we do pick out one per category. So if you need to boost an assist, Napier has got the starting job all to himself now in Minnesota, kind of by default because Jeff Teague out the door.
We talked about that, how Jeff Teague got traded.
That's right. He's out. So Napier's the point guard. It's funny because when I think of Napier, I always think, because as a Heat fan, right? Remember, drafted by the Heat, played all of 1 year there, I think. And it always brings a smile to my face because he was the one that was kind of like handpicked by LeBron. He's like, this is the guy we need a point guard. He's my guy. He loved him because
and then LeBron ditched him.
College, and then that's right after they drafted, and then basically LeBron left. So didn't work out on either front.
Aww.
It's funny too because I was looking for a picture of Shabazz to put up here, and literally there's more pictures of him in college than there are in the NBA, which kind of tells you his NBA career has kind of gone a little
in college.
He's a stud, but yeah, his NBA career has just kind of been a 12th man or a backup. But
you never
here's
know.
his chance.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's
exactly.
his chance. Still
this could
pretty
just
young.
Be it.
So, anyways, per 36, he's dishing out some assists and could help you there. Not a prolific scorer, as you see the percentages, especially on the 3-point line, not too great. But yeah, you never know. He could get some points here and there too.
Excellent. Sorry that if you saw me wandering a little bit, my Spurs is on behind us, so I was taking a peek at the score.
Trying to catch the game while we're
so sorry. Gotta love it. We're NBA fans. Okay, so next up we have Goga Bitadze from Indiana.
He rhymes with Yahtzee.
Yeah, he is not owned. He's not 7%. So, but you want him for blocks now.
If he plays. This is, I'll admit, a little bit of reach here, a little speculation going on.
Why does he do this to me?
Well,
we talk about it,
look,
we're going to talk about our sleepers, and he's like, yeah, if he plays.
Look, it's a sleeper, right? Not a riser. It's a sleeper for a reason. Now, they don't always wake up. All right, we know this. But as you can see there, he's not even getting 10 minutes a game. But if Miles Turner does get traded, it's been rumored, right?
Yeah,
it could happen.
It has.
Oladipo just coming back, right? Just happens. Which is a good thing.
That's right.
But what if Indiana says, all right, there's our time to make a push, right? The East, there's an opportunity. Okay, so maybe they decide they have a better fit with somebody else. So you never know. But if Turner does get dealt, obviously Bitadze, his minutes would go up. Right now, I'll help you in blocks if you want a couple of blocks a game. If you just need a small little increase there, but he's really not going to get you much else.
Okay, all right. So now we're talking about, wow, this guy is pretty fun to watch.
She's a fan.
I do. I love watching him. We have Dante DeVincenzo, seriously, from Milwaukee. He's so much fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, he's a hustler. He's a guy obviously known since college, right? Plays hard. Kind of that all-around game.
He's quick.
Yeah.
He's so quick.
Running the break. I mean, obviously that's, Milwaukee, how their style is. And
solid. Just you can he's consistent.
Right, exactly. He's kind of that rock off the bench. Now, is he going to light it up on the scoreboard, give you 20-plus points? No. He's not going to have these big scoring nights. But He'll fill up the stat column, right? He'll get you a little bit of everything, but what we're looking at right now is the steals. Because steals, as we know, right, blocks and steals, those are kind of like the money categories, hard to come by. So if you need help there, DeVincenzo's barely owned, right? Because of that lack of scoring, which catches our attention. Guys, if you're in Roto League, steals count just as much as points. So that's a quick way to boost that stat right there. Okay, guys like DeVincenzo. A few weeks ago, we talked about a guy like Chris Dunn. If you need help in steals, look for guys like this.
Excellent. All right, so that's this week's sleepers for us. Tell us what you think. Comment below. Do you have anyone that you're interested in adding to your roster? Ask this guy.
And you know what? We've talked about this. A lot of speculation. The trade deadline is days away, right? Almost here. Check out our Trade Machine episodes where we speculate on basically every big name that could get traded, maybe should get traded. But if you want to know what some interesting deals are that could happen, check those out. We have a whole playlist, which you'll see at the end here. After bloopers, of course.
After bloopers, of course. Can we have some of yours in there? Seriously,
but I don't make any mistakes. No.
Okay, whatever. All right. So anyway, for those of our subscribers who have commented, thank you so much. We appreciate you watching and interacting with us.
We have to give Keith another shout out, right?
Yes, Keith is always present, and we appreciate that. We actually enjoy that. We love these connections that we're making, and we'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Peace and love.
Peace.
Okay, so we have on our fantasy sleepers, there's blooper number 1. Okay, go ahead. You cannot put that, you better not put that in, because then